If you're a nurse practitioner or APRN renewing your ANCC certification, you need 25 hours of pharmacology CE, not 25 hours of anything, 25 hours specifically in pharmacotherapeutics. Finding quality pharmacology CE that actually counts towards your ANCC requirement, that's where a lot of NPs get stuck. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what the ANCC pharmacology requirement is, show you the fastest way to complete all 25 hours, and walk through 4 specific pharmacology courses that cover everything from controlled substances to cannabis to opioid prescribing. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about what ANCC actually requires. To renew your ANC certification, whether you're FNP, ANP, AGNP, or any other APRN specialty, you need 75 total CE hours over your 5-year certification period. But here's the catch. 25 of those must be in pharmacology or pharmacotherapeutics, not pharmacology adjacent. They must have some medication content, specifically pharmacotherapeutics, from an ANCC accredited provider. So it's a hard requirement and you cannot renew without it. Good news is, once you knock these out, the 25 pharmacology hours, you've completed a third of your entire renewal requirement in one focused area. The remaining hours can be on any clinical topic relevant to your practice. Is continuing education training mandatory for nurse practitioners renewing their ANCC certification in the United States? Yes. Nurse practitioners renewing their ANCC certification must complete 75 mandatory continuing education hours, including 25 hours of pharmacology within the 5-year certification period. At least 60 of those hours must be formally approved by an accredited provider for ANCC Joint Accreditation or AMA approved CME. Completion of one of the 8 ANCC certification renewal requirements is also required. The 8 ANCC certification categories. 1. Continuing education hours, 75 hours in the certification specialty, mandatory 75 hours. Academic credits, presentation, evidence-based practice, preceptor hours, 120 hours as a preceptor for students in an academic program related to your specialty. Professional service, practice hours, test or portfolio. You can choose to add an additional 75 hours of CE for a total of 150. What's the fastest way to complete all the 25 pharmacology hours for ANCC renewal in your 5-year renewal window? The fastest way to complete it is to take a 25-hour pharmacology complete package that's already been designed to meet the ANCC requirement. Renew Now CE offers a complete ANCC pharmacology renewal package. It's $250 for all 25 hours, and it will help you be competitive for ANCC accreditation renewal. Here's what's included. Pharmacology, common primary care and Med-Surg medications, 10 hours of pharmacology. Medications with potential for misuse, 6 hours of pharmacology. Opioids, 6 hours of pharmacology. Cannabis, clinical applications in pharmacology, 3 hours. For a total of 25 hours to complete your ANCC pharmacotherapy requirement. All courses are provided by Renew Now CE, an ANCC accredited provider, P0557. Everything's online, self-paced, and you get instant certificates when you finish each course. Do you need pharmacology CE for your NP renewal for ANCC? Here's the biggest course in our ANCC package that can be purchased individually or included in our 25 total hours ANCC pharmacology renewal package. As a standalone individual course, which is included in the package, or could be purchased individually, the primary care and Med-Surg pharmacology 10 hours covering the medications you prescribe every single day. This covers generic versus brand name clinical decisions, drug-to-drug interactions, food-to-drug interactions, and evidence-based prescribing for common conditions. 10 hours ANCC accredited and counts towards your 25-hour pharmacology requirement. If you only need this course, it's $99 as a standalone individual purchase. Or you can get it with 15 additional pharmacology hours in our 25-hour total complete package for $250. Links in the descriptions. Prescribing controlled substances, you need this CE. Medications with potential for misuse. 6 pharmacology hours covering everything APRNs need to know about controlled substance prescribing. ANCC accredited. You'll learn identifying common misused medications, current DEA regulations and state requirements, prescription drug monitoring programs, safe disposal resources for patients. It isn't just about opioids. We're talking about benzos, stimulants, muscle relaxants, the full spectrum of medications with abuse potential. 6 hours, ANCC accredited, required in Louisiana, New Jersey, and valuable everywhere. $59 as a standalone purchase for 6 hours of pharmacology, or it's also included within the 25-hour ANCC Pharmacology complete package for $250. Links in the descriptions. Your patients are using cannabis. Are you ready to talk about it? ANCC accredited 3 hours of pharmacology CE. Cannabis, clinical implications and pharmacology, 3 hours of evidence-based CE on marijuana, medical marijuana. Whether it's legal in your state or not, patients are probably using it. This course covers therapeutic roles of cannabinoids, what the research actually shows, interactions between cannabis and prescription medications, clinical decision-making when patients disclose use, and how to document and counsel appropriately. It is pharmacology CE and counts towards your ANCC requirement and prepares you for real-world patient conversations and clinical care. 3 hours of ANCC accredited pharmacology. This purchase is $35 as a standalone course for 3 hours, or is included in the 25-hour ANCC pharmacology package. Links in the descriptions. Opioid prescribing is one of the highest liability areas for NP practice. This CE covers it thoroughly. Opioids, 6 ANCC accredited pharmacology hours on safe prescribing, monitoring, and addiction management. You'll learn opioid classification and mechanisms of action, risk stratification before prescribing, monitoring protocols and red flags, supporting patients with substance dependence, naloxone co-prescribing guidelines. It isn't fear-based, don't prescribe opioids content. It's practical training on how to prescribe safely when opioids are indicated. 6 hours ANCC accredited counts towards your 25 pharmacology CE requirement. $59 as a standalone purchase for 6 hours of pharmacology, or it is also included in the complete ANCC Pharmacology Renewal package for APRNs, 25 mandatory hours, $250 as a single purchase, including all 25 hours. If you are a NP or APRN with ANCC certification renewal coming up, get your pharmacology hours done. It's a one-time requirement every 5 years. Link to the complete 25-hour package is in the description, along with links to each individual course if you only want to purchase specific topics. Questions about ANCC requirements or pharmacology CE? Drop them in the comments. If you found this helpful, share with your coworkers. Thanks for watching. Go and get your 25 hours of pharmacology for ANCC renewal done.